fasting first, how long did it take you to get rid of food addictions and emotional dependency on food? How hard was it right in the beginning?
It wasn't hard at all for me. It was easy. And to be honest, I'd already, it was around the same time. I mean, what happened for me, remember, it was a little different perhaps, right? I was strongly motivated. I was very sick at 23. I wanted my health back. So I was committed. What I've said to you guys from the beginning is, get clear about what you're committed to. People say it's hard. Well, it's not that hard if you're really committed, right? Is it hard not to cheat on your partner? Well, not if you're committed to your relationship. It's not, right? I mean, if your agreement is that that's okay, that's different. But if your agreement is monogamy, is that hard to do? I've never had trouble doing it. If that's what I've chosen to do, because I've made a commitment to someone and myself. That's what I do. If I've made a commitment, I'm going to eat the diet that actually supports my health, then that's what I do. It was easy for me because I was strongly motivated because I wanted my health back. I never had any trouble. I was later on when I had my health back, that's when I thought, oh, I can handle eating some of that. And I tried some things. And my body said, in no uncertain terms, you're a dumbass. I shouldn't have done that. And it punished me. I felt bad. Okay? And I got the message really clearly. Now, the cleaner your body is, the more you notice. Right? I mean, there are people, let me tell you about a guy I knew once. So I've been in some pretty scary situations. The scariest thing that ever happened to me, I used to do some consulting work in this office, and it was they call this office warehouse space. You familiar with this sort of thing? It's like R&D industrial space. The bottom floor is a warehouse, and then there's offices, like a mezzanine level on top with offices. And usually where I've seen those situations, there's what's called a switchback stair. So the stair goes up, because these are 1.5 or 2 stories high, these warehouses. So the stair goes up, there's a landing, and then it changes direction, right? Well, this one office had a stair that went up 2 stories in one flight. So, like, people that were scared of heights would look down and go, oh, man, that looks pretty intense. In fact, a quick aside, when I was in college, I stayed in a little B&B in Amsterdam. And we stayed on the 4th or 5th floor. And you went up, and there was a little landing. Then you went up, and there was a little landing. Then it went up, and there was a little landing. And we were at the top, and you could see all the way down to the bottom. And I was holding on to the banister walking down the stairs. Because if you fell, you'd roll down 4 or 5 flights of stairs. So this was only 2 flights. There was a guy that worked in this office. He had a job there. And he was probably 6 feet tall, 300 pounds or more. Pretty big guy. And every morning, every once in a while I'd be there at 9 o'clock in the morning. He would come in for work with a bag from McDonald's or Wendy's or Burger King. Every time I was there in the morning, he always, and I'm told every single day, he stopped on his way to the office for fast food breakfast. At lunch, same thing. Okay, fast food lunch. And I'm willing to bet that on his way home, okay, this is one of those people that probably had like a brand new stove, never used, right? On his way home, I'm sure he stopped at a window, and got his meal and then drove home and sat in front of a television or something every day. So one day, I come in and I start up the stairs, and then I notice he's already halfway up the stairs, this guy. By the way, I was probably at the time, I would have been maybe in my late 30s. He was like 25, okay? But I'm following him up the stairs, and I catch up to him pretty quickly. He's making his way up. By the time we get to the top, he's huffing and puffing so hard. I'm thinking, this guy's going to have a heart attack, and he's going to roll over me. And I've got nowhere to go. That was the scariest thing I've ever done. Okay? I was sure I was going to die that day walking up the stairs. That guy, and the whole point of the story was to come to this, that guy could go and eat McDonald's or Wendy's or whatever it was and probably feel fine because that's what he eats all the time. It's not going to change how he feels, okay? Most of you guys that have been here now for 2 weeks, it's entirely possible that food would kill you, right? Your body would dramatically react to eating that kind of crap, okay? I'm sure mine would too. I can't even imagine eating that stuff again. So how we react to substances depends on how clean your system is, which is why I said to you the other day, you don't want, right? I mean, so when you leave here, make sure you keep your mouth closed, right? So cooked food doesn't jump into it when you're not looking. All right? Just get really clear about what you're committed to. If you're committed at least to actually finding out what you've accomplished here, how much benefit have you gotten? What have you created, right? You got to give it the chance.